was gonna say nobody can read that.
Yeah.
You
I'm zooming.
break out your magnifying glass.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one we have Dog Meat. I guess he's part of the commander deck they're releasing.
Ed Everloyal.
Right, ever loyal Dog Meat. When he enters, mill 5 cards and return an aura and equipment card from your grave. So it really seems like, okay, first off, they're leaning into artifacts again because they're reprinting wastes. That I fucking know. Mill
Well,
5 cards.
the junk token, or that junk
Yeah.
is an artifact token too. So
Yeah.
and there's a lot of junk in Fallout for those who are uninitiated. It's literally everywhere. There's just junk.
Fucking everywhere.
Everywhere.
Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, create a junk token, which is sacrifice this artifact, exile top card of your library. So essentially you get like a free exile play. That's pretty nice. That's going to be like a lot of scrying going on with that. Or like, and it's red, white, green, which is not a combo you see like prominently, but that's cool.
That's about to change.
Yep. Scrappy Survivors featuring the goodest of boys. So it looks like food tokens are in this one, allies, ores and equipments. Next we've got a mutant menace deck with blue, green, and black. Yeah. Looking for something a little quote unquote different. So it looks like this one's gonna be your mutant deck. Mothman is your main, and then yeah, right. The wise Mothman. Play creatures, you buff them with counters, and then proliferate, which means that you just add a counter to wherever. Usually, it's just add an extra counter to everything. Irradiate, apparently.
We know how this is gonna go.
Yeah. Oh wait. So let's see what Mothman does. When he EBTs or attacks, each player gets a rad counter. Whenever one or more, yeah, like that sounds like toxic with extra steps.
I'm reading what that does. It's ew. Oh, these blue players are gonna love this.
Oh, are they? Whenever one or more non-land cards are milled, put a +1/+1 counter on each up to X target creatures, where X is the number of non-land cards milled this way. So, whenever one or more non-land oh, that's straight up blue-black mill.
Bro,
holy shit.
All day. This is going to be annoying.
This is straight up like mill and counters. That's beefy.
Look at that radiation token.
I'm gonna read it after Pharaoh Ghoul. Already with the way you're reacting, I'm worried about it. Feral Ghoul, Menace, okay. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter. Okay, when it dies, each opponent gets a number of rad tokens equal. Oh, god damn it. Okay, here we go. Rad token. I'm about to fucking look at it now.
This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit.
Okay. Rad tokens. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, okay, if you have any rad tokens, mill that many cards. For each non-land card milled this way, you lose 1 life and a rad token. So you can lose the rad tokens. So they're not there forever. But you mill that many cards. So if you have any rad tokens, mill that many cards. So if you have multiple rad tokens, you have to do this multiple times, is my guess.
Bro,
so
I just blue players are gonna have to change their shorts with this.
This is
oh my god,
that's crazy. Blue-black for sure. The green is probably gonna beef up these +1/+1 counters, is my guess.
Yeah.
Hail Caesar!
Oh no.
So you've got
Caesar was a punk.
Yeah, he is. Legion's Emperor. Red, white, black, which makes sense. Revolves around the leaders of the militant factions, their soldiers, and wasteland raiders. So this is your aggro deck, from what I can tell.
Yeah, 100%.
10,000%.
Gary.
Yeah.
So, the lore behind Gary and the reason why he's called a clone is because there was like exactly that. It was like a vault full of Gary clones. You had to go clear out in I think New Vegas, and they were just annoying. Like I think they just yelled their name at you, and so it was just like Gary, Gary, and like you're in this vault. There's like no power, and there's just like guys screaming Gary and running at you to go fight you.
That's funny as fuck. Okay. So Caesar's Legion's Emperor. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice another creature when you do choose to. Okay, so he's like a ransack kind of guy. Create 2/1/1 red and white soldier creature tokens with haste. They are tapped and attacking. So creatures spawn. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Okay, that's typical. Oh, but when you sack a creature, you get to choose 2, not 1. 2.
Yeah.
Holy
2,
shit!
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Because he's Caesar.
Yeah, because he's
the Legion's Emperor.
Yeah, right. Caesar's Legion Emperor deals damage equal to the number of creature tokens you control to target opponent. So it's gonna be token spawn and fucking haste. Got it?
Well, guess what token that's gonna be?
It's gonna be Gary because squad 2.
You're gonna Gary the hell out of somebody.
Okay, so squad 2. As an additional cost, you may to this spell you may pay 2 any number of times. When you do, this creature enters the battlefield and creates that many tokens that are copies of it. Holy shit! Whenever and he's a 2-drop, so you on 4 you can do 2, on 6 you can do 3. Whenever Gary clone attacks, each creature you control named Gary clone gets +1/+0.
And so you pair that with Caesar, and you're just mobbing, literally mobbing.
Did you read this?
The text. So
Gary. So next up we have Science, blue, white, red. Oh, this sounds fucking...
Oh no, that's fucky, bro.
Fucky. Right. Science focuses on energy weapons. Okay, so this is where the energy tokens come in. Science synths and pre-war robots with Dr. Madison. Is it Lee? L.I.?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You will play artifacts to generate energy, returning the mechanic fit to Fallout. So you've got the Doctor. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you get an energy. Okay. Pay an energy. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains trample and haste. That's not bad. That can actually be pretty good if you have something big. Pay 3 energy, draw a card. Pay 5, and you get to return an artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Okay. This card art makes me interested because that robot behind her is Liberty Prime, who was the coolest thing I had ever seen at the time Fallout 3 came out. It is a giant robot that I'm gonna spoil it because Fallout 3 was released like 10 years ago or something.
It's cool. Spoilers is in the title of my channel.
Yeah, even better. So, the Liberty Prime, you like build it up and then you let it loose on the on the wasteland to go like get everything out of the way so you can restore the water pump and like bring life back to Boston. So, if there is a Liberty Prime card in here where there's a giant robot, like I am all for it.
Your ass is about to be like, I don't play Magic and I don't give a fuck about graded cards,
but
I will.
I'll
slap me a fucking Liberty. And okay, so if this is just historic, right? If we're just talking about historic, so return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield, right? So there's a goblin that's a 1-drop that can come in and you get to search your library for an artifact and put it into your grave, right? And it can be, I think, of any mana. Goblin artifact MTG. Let's see if I can find him. He's called Goblin Engineer right here. When Goblin Engineer enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card. Yeah, so it's not mana based, right? Put it into your graveyard, then shuffle your library, right? So if you had him, you pop him out with where was the one? With Doc Lee here, right? Because it's red, blue, white, so it'd still be in that colors scheme, right? And you had the 5 energy, you could slap that down, put something crazy in the graveyard, right? and then
Liberty
just
Prime.
and then put it and then just put it on the battlefield for like nothing. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun time. All right, and then we got Rex Cyberhound, which I'm guessing is Doc Lee's fucking dog. Do you know?
I don't remember what the lore on Rex is. I don't remember Rex. I think maybe that would be Fallout 4, but maybe introduced in 76. Like Mothman was introduced in 76. Like I don't think that
Okay.
was a DLC. New Vegas. Where was he? Yeah. Which one though? Ownership of the King. I don't remember him. Was he in?
MK3 Cyberhound Leo support model serial number whatever.
I guess he was in the base game.
Known to the people of Freeside as Rex, is a cyber dog in New Vegas under the ownership of the King. Potential companion of the Courier.
The Courier is the guy you play in New Vegas. I just don't remember. I remember almost all the dogs.
Age 209.
I don't remember this one, but I mean, all for it.
Law enforcement.
Robots,
He's a
dogs.
Leo law enforcement officer. Okay, that makes more sense of why they called it that. Huh. Okay, so his quest involved nothing but a hound dog. The character has to find a replacement brain for Rex by taking him to Dr. Henry in Jacobstown.
Oh yeah, I remember that quest because it was a bit of a bitch, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I think you had to go like dig up a grave, or you had to do something involving like you had to get the brain from somewhere.
Oh, okay. And then you'll know it when it happens. He's brought along as a companion, and Rex can sniff out the disguised assassin for the player character without having to search around for him.
I don't. All that again. Fallout New Vegas came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember all the quests. It looks like.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit, though.
Yeah.
All right. Fallout Booster Fun. Collector boosters. Oh, God. Fucking $25 booster packs.
Jeez.
But look at the cards.
Oh, those are dope art.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Why does it look like Red Alert? You remember that video game?
Yeah.
Especially the Caesar and Dr. Lee cards.
Yeah, definitely. And like what I love is how this is what I was telling you there. It's like the
like the Pit Boy or the
whatever that slow-mo scan shit is.
No, that is the slow-mo scan where you like highlight body parts. This is a Pit Boy because it has status and special and that stuff.
Oh, that you know what, you're right.
Recognize the UI.
Yeah, look at that though. Like, look at Dogme is like.
I wonder if they come in foil too. Oh, they're non-foil.
These are the showcases. So showcases always get foils.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it said non-foil above it.
But they might have special foil treatment. So the special
foil, traditional foil, and non-foil.
Oh, sweet. So they're doing the surge. So surge makes it look like lightning or whatever. They did those for the Doctor Who ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and then confettis were the ones we were looking for in the WoW packs when I was at your house. But look at the Caesar one.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I like the dog meat one the best.
Yeah. And so now they're doing reprints though of these ones.
Oh, nice. That's pretty dope. I will say I like those too. That's sick. I was hoping they would do something with Ball Boy or like that style. Because it's just like iconic.
So they're doing these Vault Boy ones only in the collector boosters, I think. And they'll have surge foils and traditionals, but these are the borderless ones.
These might be worth actually going down to the card shop store for.
Yeah, so Arcane Signet is for Commander only, clearly. So they
Yeah.
might, so like, they got a lot of backlash with Universes Beyond and letting that be in standard, so I wouldn't be surprised if going forward they're only gonna do Commander support for this, which would piss me off
Yeah.
because like
Why?
give me standard, like bring back standard, but like I love this Crucible. The Soul Ring is cool as fuck. Like, looks so fucking cool. The Wasteland one. Okay, and so this is why I think they're bringing back Heavy Artifact. Other than like clearly there's the support for it with
Well,
Dog
yeah, because
Meat,
it's well that and like
Madison.
Fallout just as a setting is just based
Yeah.
entirely on technology. Like,
Yeah. So you've got your Soul Ring and Wasteland. Like add one, destroy target non-basic land, or like add two colorless. Like there's got to be something in here. But here, look at these lands though.
those lands are dope. I wonder if they're gonna have like a nuclear bomb card. Like,
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean,
So,
that's the whole reason for Fallout existing, right?
yeah, like the big boy
Uh,
or something.
yeah.
Or what was the one that you had to set off, or you could choose to set it off or disarm it?
Oh, the one in Megaton where you.
Yeah, the mega. They probably have that. I bet they have like the Megaton bomb, and like I bet it's like choose one of the two, and it's like
Board wipe.
it's probably like board wipe or gain health. Like if I was gonna do it, it'd be one of those two, or gain like tokens. Those planes. These are the planes. So you've got the rail yard, and just like a straight like city maybe or a settlement that's been raided. Um, your full hour islands, you've got kind of this outpost city, which I don't remember that much, but I do remember the
I
lake
think
one.
that might be like either Far Harbor or Point Lookout.
Oh, it's probably Point Lookout, honestly.
Well, Point Lookout was also Swamp, so.
Okay, yeah. So here's the two swamps. Very like straight up like radioactive river. And this one with dog meat, clearly. The mountainsides. The mountain ones are pretty cool, I will say.
Yeah,
This one with the setting sun.
Yeah.
I like how like does each one have dog meat in it? It does. Other than it's like this girl and dog meat. I don't know if that's the same girl, but it's still dog meat. It might be. It just looks like an evolution. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, and the forest ones are like you're just typical like it doesn't seem that bad right out of the fucking gate.
Yeah.
Extended art cards make their return as well. Oh, okay. They're actually going to give us super extended art cards instead of. So they usually will do like showcases, right? But they're like this is a showcase.
But, yeah, like a full art.
Yeah, but now they'll have like it go all the way down to the sides.
Gotcha.
That's cool. Because sometimes showcases just have like really cool borders right here and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You still got more.
Yeah.
Down there, my guy.
Like this is a showcase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Finally, bobbleheads are getting a serialized treatment with 7 cards featuring serialized 500 copies. Each serialized bobblehead has a double rainbow foil treatment.
Dope.
God. That looks so cool, though.
So those are going to be like $7,000 cards or something when you pull them, like grails.
I wouldn't say 7, probably like $400 or $500. Two to 500 because if they're all serialized and they're okay, so there's 7 cards, 500 each.
So it's 3,500 cards.
Yeah, so 3,500 cards in total. And the ones that always sell the most are like number 1 and 69 and 420.
Yeah, of course.
And we'll leave you with some important dates and awesome few more cards. The vault.
See, there's that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Alpha Deathclaw.
Whack.
Menace Trample. When it enters the battlefield or becomes monstrous, destroy target permanent. Monstrous is if this creature isn't monstrous, put 4+1/+1 counters on it and becomes monstrous. That's a crazy late game card. It's almost like an Eldrazi. Command
Yeah,
tower. Uh, yeah, add one of your commander's color. Yeah, this is
pretty basic.
making me really think that they're gonna lean into like this being commander only. VATS split second. As long as this spell is on the stack, players can't cast or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. That's crazy. Um, choose any number of target creatures with equal toughness. Destroy the chosen creatures. Choose any number, any target. Choose any number of target creatures with equal toughness. So if all the toughnesses are like
That's a
three,
board wipe for tokens.
yeah, it's definitely a token wipe.
Yep.
Um, nice. Okay. Over encumbered.
That's me in those
Yeah,
games
yeah.
all day, every day. A
Enchant
buff out addict.
right. Oh, enchant opponent. When over encumbered enters the battlefield, enchanted opponent creates a clue token, food token, and a junk token. That's cool. At the beginning of combat on enchanted opponent's turn. Oh, so you enchant an opponent, okay? And then when it enters, enchanted opponent creates all three of those. At the beginning comment, that player may pay one for each artifact they control. If they don't, creatures can't attack this combat. Holy shit! So that's like anti-artifact. So like that's
Yeah,
anti-artifact is what
which
that
means
is.
they're definitely leaning into
Because
artifacts.
clue, food, and junk are all going to be artifacts. You could get rid of the junk right away, but clue and food you have to pay 2 for to get rid of them. So that would be 4, and it has to pay 1 for each artifact. So like that would be yeah,
Three
yeah,
at least per turn.
yeah, at least 3 to 4 per turn. And that's if they don't have another one. Now this Nuka-Cola vending machine, right? This would go great in that food deck that I have because you can pay 1, tap it, create food, which is cheaper than the Guild of Gooses.
Yeah.
Whenever you sack a food, you can create a tapped treasure token. Well, if I have Peregrine, then I make that treasure token. I'll make the food back. If I sack the food and make a rat, then I'll make a treasure and food. Like it's fucking ridiculous. It's so fucking ridiculous.
And then they're gonna come back out here and just bonk you with the anti artifact stuff in this deck.
Yeah, the over encumbered.
Yeah, they're gonna get you for doing that.
Right.
I think that goose deck is gonna be your hungry hippo days are running out.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
Only a command.
well that and they didn't release the Doctor Who set for Arena.
Okay.
So if this is Commander only, they won't release this for Arena either.
Yeah.
Which just sucks because like there's so much shit you can do. Radstorm. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each spell that was cast before this. Storm fucking cards are crazy and bullshit. Uh, Proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and or players, then give each another counter of each kind already there. So essentially, if you have 1/1 counters or whatever toxic, all that shit, and so you basically just keep doing that. Okay.
Blue players, stop it.
That's a blue red. Like it's usually just red, so like for a blue card to have a storm.
Especially with all the previous spells cast
Yeah.
piece in that there.
Yeah, usually that's
Blue players.
yeah, usually yeah, if they're playing 1-drop draws or if they're playing 1-drop burn. Mr. House, president and CEO. That dude was a dick. I remember him being a dick. Whenever you roll a 4 or higher, create a 3/3 robot artifact creature token. If you rolled 6 or higher, instead create that token and a treasure. Oh, so they're bringing back the rolling mechanic from the D&D set. Pay 4, tap, roll a 6-sided die plus an additional 6-sided die for each mana from treasures spent to activate this ability. So essentially, you spend treasure. Okay, so it's a treasure deck kind of thing. That's legendary artifact creature human. That's a lot of fucking types, right there.
Yeah, but I mean, he looks a little squishy too. So if you can get him early when he pops,
yeah.
he's not gonna. It looks like it's gonna take a little bit of time to get him rolling.
Yeah, but he's a 0/4 too, so like you have to probably spend a good 3 to 5 mana to get rid of him. So
yeah,
it'd be a whole turn, but it'd be worth it. Vault
you're good.
101.
Yeah, you can do it.
birthday party. It's a saga. Okay, so we're gonna have saga. Sagas have not went away, and neither. I thought battle cards were weird, which is like a card you put on the field, and it has like a counter, like 5, and you put it
Yeah.
on your opponent's side of the field, and essentially you have to attack it, deal that 5 damage to it, and then it flips like those werewolf cards, and it flips over and changes, and so a little. It's kind of like a saga, but just a little different. Create a 1/1 human soldier creature token and a food token. All right, for number 1. For turn 2, you may put an aura or equipment card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. If an equipment is put onto the battlefield this way, you may attach to a creature you control. So that and it does that twice before it goes away. So if that happens twice,
Yeah, you got some.
what
Yeah, I
was that
mean,
one before that we read that was so that one would work. That one's probably in the dog meat deck because it's white and dog meat was white and he's all about auras and enchantments.
probably either that or yeah, yeah.
Debut pre-release begins on the 20th. Commander launch party is the 8th through the 10th. Global release is the 8th.
Maybe we'll go pick up a few of these
Yeah.
collector boxes. See what we pull.
Yeah, if anything, just to like send them off to get graded because you can get 25.
Well, I feel like this is probably going to be one of the more collectible sets because this is like the art style for the Vault Boy stuff
Yeah.
is like drastically different than some of the stuff they've done in the past. You
Yeah,
know,
it's like
it
Secret
is its
Lair.
own art style.
It's like
Yeah,
Secret
exactly.
Lair.
Like exactly. This is like drastically different what they've done with some of these other ones. You know.
Draft Sim doesn't have anything else. This one says more spoilers.
Are we taking bets on when the Barbie deck comes out? Barbenheimer.
I don't think it
You know?
will. I don't think it will because
Hero by Wizards. Oh, it's Mattel. That's right. I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
I was mixing up the conglomerates here. My bad.
yeah. It's hard. It's hard to keep them fucking straight sometimes.
It is entirely hard to keep them straight.
Oh, look at the Alpha Death Claws. Fucking.
That is dope.
Damn.
That is dope.
Yeah.
I like this style. You know, it reminds me like if you were to just like block out the card art itself and take that frame,
Yeah.
it has like big alien vibes. Like,
Yo, that's an idea. I should do something like that for when I stream Magic, and like make me a card, a living card. That'd be fun.
I mean,
That'd be,
you know, we could easily do that.
yeah, it's easy as fuck.
We have the skills. We're creatives. We do this professionally.
Yeah, right. That shit looks nice as fuck.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That is gonna be
I
dope.
think this is the one we just went through.
Yeah.
Okay, so they just also did. Hold on. Marvel, I think they just.
Marvel too, huh?
Yeah, so
Of
I
course.
think this is 2025 though. So I think this is. I love.
Everybody
I love-
get prepared for every card in that deck to be worth $25.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so this isn't the one that I was talking about the other day, but these cards.
similar premise.
Yeah, so these cards from Kaladesh, whenever it enters
Didn't
the
you
battle.
have one of those?
This heart? No, I don't have the heart. I have probably.
I thought you
I've got this
had
one. I've got the eighth.
That one. Okay, I know you had one. At least one of those ones.
Yeah,
because,
so like.
well, we used to sort cards at your apartment way back in the day.
Yeah, so this one is the one that I was telling you. Like, whenever a permanent you control is put into a graveyard, you get an energy, right? So if you're sacking stuff for energy, and then you have whatever that one spoiler card was that the doctor card, and you pay the 5, you sack like say it's a permanent, and you get the energy, and you're sacking these permanents, and then you pay the 5 to pull the permanent back onto the field, and it makes more permanent, like more permanents you can sacrifice. Like like sack decks are my shit. Like I'm so like ransack is just like it just makes sense to me like how it works. Yeah.
Ozzy likes sacks.
Yep.
Yep.
Clip it.
Sacking.
Commandeer I don't give a shit about.
Time isn't cheap.
Yeah, all these time cards from Time Spiral and all that shit, and suspend counters and any of that shit is going crazy because the timey-wimey deck for Doctor Who. So like, I like looking at these articles because A, I make content with them, and B, it's good to know for when I sell cards that I can like go back through. I actually pulled this card out so I could set it aside because yeah, what is it gonna say? It was at $1, now it's worth $5. Like Aetherwork like went up like crazy. I did want this heart card. I had a whole energy deck that like kicked
I
ass.